to all. My name is Vishal Yadav, and today we have got a cricketer from Maharashtra who has also played for India and is now a very successful coach. She is Devika Palshikar. How are you doing?
All fine, and actually I'm enjoying. It's been 3.5 months. Never got so much time at home.
Right.
So far I'm still enjoying this. I have not got bored.
Okay.
All the homework is keeping me very busy.
Okay.
Luckily, it's getting some time for myself as well.
Okay.
So doing some yoga, meditation, workouts regularly.
Oh wow.
So it's going really well.
Okay. I think you just came back from Australia after the T20 World Cup.
World Cup, yeah.
Okay. How was the overall experience in the World Cup, the T20 World Cup?
Frankly speaking, result-wise, it wasn't that good. But yeah, few personal, performances, individual performances were good,
right.
Which we can take positives from.
Right.
So that was good, like comparing to the last World Cup.
Yeah.
So these individual performances, like something which we can take home.
Right. There were a few close encounters as well, and I think there's always something positive that comes out of every tournament, every series that we play.
Right.
I'll talk to you about your coaching assignments in Bangladesh, but before that, let's go back in your cricket playing days, in your early days, how it all started for you.
Sure. It's been like 21 years now.
Okay.
But few memories are still fresh in my mind.
Wow.
Like it started from following one unknown person whom I saw. It's a girl wearing whites. So till then I didn't know that girls play cricket. So that's why my cricketing journey started like that. I saw her in whites with kit bag. I got so curious, and person like me who hardly talk, that those days I never used to talk much. I still got some courage, I don't know from where. And I just went and asked her that, how come you are in white? So she said, I play professional cricket, like I represent Maharashtra team. I said, oh, girls do have cricket team. She's like, yes, we do have Pune team. We do have Maharashtra team. And right now Maharashtra camp is going on. And you won't believe, it was very close to my college, like hardly 1 kilometer away from my college.
Wow.
But I had no idea at all about it.
Okay.
So she's like, are you interested? If you want, you can come. Then same day, she was going for her practice.
Okay.
Same day, it was like, yeah, okay, I'm coming. I think I bunked my class also. I'm like, forget about studies and all, let's go and find out girls playing cricket. Because till then, it was always gully cricket for me with my brother and his friends. Tennis ball cricket, you can say.
Okay.
Almost 7-8 years, I played gully cricket with my brother. Because we were not aware about that. Maybe those days women's cricket was not that famous or known to everybody. Same thing happened with me.
Okay.
So I just followed her. It was at PYC Gymkhana in Pune.
Yeah.
And I saw so many girls there giving some trials for under-19 Maharashtra team. The moment we stepped in, they announced the Maharashtra team for the West Zone. This was in 1998. And I was doing 98. I was doing my first year or second year of college.
Okay.
So after announcing, Maharashtra team sir got free. She introduced me to him, and then he's like, "Yo, you also play cricket?" Looking at my height and maybe overall this thing, he's like, "Do you know how to bat?" I said, "Yes, I can." So he's like, okay, come, wear those leg guards and gloves. I'm like, no, I'm not comfortable with them. Just give me the bat. I will manage. He's like, but then with leather ball, okay, then still he agreed and gave me few spinners to have a look how I play. Yeah. And he gave one of his best during those days, whoever was that. Those best spinners he gave me. He's like, just watch the ball. I said, yeah, fine, no problem. Frankly speaking, my hand-eye coordination, because I used to play with boys, it was good. So I didn't bother about leg guards or which ball they are bowling and all. I started all over.
Okay.
See, when we used to play in, for gully cricket, so many restrictions were there that you can't
Right.
hit there, you
Right.
can't hit there. So I knew where exactly I have to hit which ball where. I started hitting all over. He got so impressed. He's like, Devika, आधा घंटा भी आप पहले आ जाते थे ना, ये टीम डिक्लेयर होने से पहले I would have taken you in the team.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, for me that was like my selection only. Like
Okay.
Maharashtra team coach is saying
Yeah.
that he
Right.
should have taken me.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
actually it started from there. He's like,
Okay.
unfortunately, I've already declared the team,
Uh-huh.
so I can't take you now.
Okay.
But please practice here with other girls.
Mm-hmm.
And they were supposed to leave for Goa,
Okay.
West Zone matches, na?
Uh-huh.
He's like, we'll be back after 10 days. Then we'll see you again for next games and all.
Okay.
I said, no problem, sir. Happily, I came back home. I'm like, I told my family, and luckily, family was always supportive. They knew
Okay.
that I won't go somewhere wrong or I won't do that
Yeah.
anything wrong. So they had that faith on me.
Okay. Okay.
So that support was enough for me to go ahead after that.
Who was this girl? Who was the strange girl who met you on the streets and?
Her name is Trupti Gaisas,
Okay.
and I saw her in that tournament only. After that, we hardly met.
Okay.
Maybe she also didn't continue much with the cricket.
Okay.
And even after 1 year playing with Maharashtra, I got opportunity in Air India team.
Right.
So unfortunately, I didn't get much chance to
Play
meet
for
that
Maharashtra.
girl afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, and meet that girl afterwards because she was playing for junior team. And
Okay.
immediately after that tournament, when they came back, I joined in the senior team, and she
Oh,
was
is it?
not there.
Oh.
So
Wow. Oh.
I mean, I didn't get actually to say, like, even now, if I meet her now, I would love to say this all journeys because of her. But unfortunately, I didn't meet her.
So after that, you did not get chance to meet her on Facebook, on social media platforms.
No, nowhere. Definitely, I told my 2-3 friends who were still playing with Maharashtra, that if you meet her, please
My
tell her
regards.
that I want to
Yeah.
meet her, and personally I want to thank her. But that opportunity I did not get. After
Oh,
that,
wow.
I actually became so busy,
Right.
with Air India team, and to cope up with Air India team,
Right. Right.
it really took
I'll come to that, because in Air India team was full of stalwarts. There were so many India players
seriously.
playing, right? But before that, if Trupti ma'am, if you're watching this podcast, thank you so much for giving us this cricketer and a coach.
I think she's somewhere teaching only, maybe academic things. I'm not sure. Somebody had told me long back that she's teaching somewhere. I'm
Right.
not sure whether it's sports or some academics,
Okay.
but she's teacher now.
Oh, okay. Coincidences, right? Coincidences. Had she not been there,
Seriously.
right, in your
I mean,
life?
that memory is so fresh that I was going to college on cycle. And on left hand side, I saw some girl in whites with kid bag.
Okay.
Her mother was there with her.
Yeah.
That kid bag was on the cycle, and both of them were walking.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh shit, this is girl. I should not miss this chance. I have to ask her.
Okay.
I mean, why is she in the whites?
Okay. How many
That-
siblings do you have, ma'am?
I have an elder brother.
Okay, and he
Just
used to
one.
play cricket, and that's when you started playing gully cricket with him.
Yes.
Okay. What happened after that? After 10 days, did the coach call you again to the academy, or you purposely went there?
No, he told me to continue my practice with other girls who did not get selected, right? So
Right.
I was practicing there.
Okay.
After that as well, and they came back after 10 days. So Maharashtra was I don't know, winners or runners up, but they qualified for nationals.
Okay.
So in that national team, then like for the next level, all India nationals.
Okay.
So in that nationals team, I got selected. So
Okay.
that was
amazing.
like my.
And within how many
So
months?
it-
Within how many months you were now playing for the Maharashtra team?
Within 2 months, we went to Hazaribagh, some
Okay.
place in Bihar.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
those nationals were in Hazaribagh after 2 months.
Okay.
So I got selected that time.
Okay, and how many teams participated in this tournament, in the nationals tournament?
For national, from all zones, two teams come. So
Okay.
from West Zone, it was Mumbai, and always most of the time it is always Mumbai and Maharashtra.
Maharashtra.
And from other zones, two teams come.
So 98, you first got yourself enrolled in this academy and you started playing
Yes,
professional
yes.
cricket, right? 2 years later to that, there was this World Cup, 2000 World Cup, which was happening in New Zealand.
2000 World Cup.
Why you?
And
why
trust
you-
me, I was not aware about that.
Okay. Did you know the India players back then?
No, not at all. Even there used to be one Maharashtra player, Kalyani Umrani, who used to play for India. But I told you, I was such a quiet person, and I never used to mix much with other girls. I used to go to ground, play, come back, and I was doing my CA. So I was all the time busy to manage these two things, because sports was not something which I was playing since childhood, like this professional thing.
Right.
Suddenly at the age of 19, when this came, that I got selected in Maharashtra from nowhere, my full schedule changed. So to cope up with that studies and to keep my fitness, I wasn't fit also, because playing this gully cricket is absolutely different and professional cricket is different.
Right.
So
Right.
I was seriously somehow managing it, no? So I was not aware about other team about other team members. Only 3-4 girls with whom I used to talk.
Okay.
That's it. So I was not aware about any India player, nothing.
Okay.
But after 2000 World Cup, when I joined Air India, I got to know about everybody.
Did this idea ever cross your mind that you'll be playing for India one day?
No, nobody will believe this if I tell you this today. That when I was in 4th standard,
Okay.
I was not playing any game, nothing. But whoever used to ask me कि बड़ा होके क्या बनना है, I used to tell them कि मैं India player बनूंगी, मैं cricket खेलूंगी. I didn't know how.
Okay.
And I don't know, my memory is so strong that I remember things from my 4th year, 5th year. I have a lot of memories.
Okay.
So I know when I was in 4th standard onwards, I used to tell everybody that I'm going to play for India.
And was it for Indian cricket team or was it for some other
Indian cricket? No, for India. I don't know cricket or that. I don't remember. Yeah, but I'm going to play for India.
Okay.
But it has to be cricket only, because I used to play only cricket, nothing else. So वो क्या सोच के मैंने बोला, I seriously don't know.
Okay.
But मेरे सोसाइटी में सबको पता था. I mean they used to say कि ये गर्ल कुछ थोड़ी अलग है, क्योंकि सब लोग most of them were like very brilliant students in my society. All my friends were like really very brilliant, and I was okay student. So they used to say engineer and doctor and all those typical answers. My answer was always like मैं इंडिया के लिए खेलूंगी. क्या खेलूंगी, कैसे खेलूंगी, I don't know how I used to say that.
What was your parents' reaction to this?
They knew it कि मेरे को sports में interest है, like I like sports.
Okay.
क्योंकि पूरा टाइम तो मैं खेलती रहती थी. हमेशा डांट मम्मी की इसीलिए पड़ती थी कि अरे पढ़ाई कर ले, but सिर्फ पास होने जितना ही मैं पढ़ाई कर लेती थी.
Okay. So you're saying that you were an average student. What made you take up CA as a course?
वो actually when I was in schools, अभी आप किसी को पूछोगे कि best days कौन से होंगे, तो सब लोग स्कूल के बोलेंगे.
For sure.
I will not say that at all, क्योंकि एक तो सुबह उठना पड़ता था. I was the laziest person. मतलब मैं sportsman बनने के बिल्कुल ही लायक नहीं थी. But I used to like sports.
Okay.
मुझे सुबह लेट उठना पसंद आता था. मैक्सिमम टाइम मैं स्कूल बंक करती थी, क्योंकि मैं उठ नहीं पाती थी टाइम पे. स्कूल भी बंक होता था, पढ़ाई में भी इंटरेस्ट नहीं था. एंड आई यूज्ड टू गो टू मराठी स्कूल. So I didn't get marks. It was always 50, 60, never above 60, never. एंड सडनली जब कॉलेज में गई, फॉर कॉलेज इट वाज एवरीथिंग इन इंग्लिश, तो मुझे बहुत अच्छे से समझ आता था, कैसे वो भी मुझे नहीं पता कि मुझे इंग्लिश कहाँ से आता था क्या। और अकाउंट्स एंड फाइनेंस आर माय लाइक रियली आई लाइक अकाउंट्स एंड फाइनेंस, तो उसमें तो मुझे आई ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू गेट 90 एंड अबव। मुझे इकोनॉमिक्स भी बहुत पसंद आता था, सिर्फ मुझे ये लैंग्वेजेस पसंद नहीं आते थे, उसमें भी मराठी। इंग्लिश में आई यूज्ड टू स्कोर अबव 80, so automatically suddenly the girl who was never got above 60 in schools started getting 78 80 plus in college. So वो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो गया। मे बी दो सब्जेक्ट्स आई यूज्ड टू लव, सो मैं पढ़ाई बहुत करती थी उसका।
बट ये
अकाउंटिंग मतलब,
बट ये थोड़ा अपोजिट नहीं हो गया, थोड़ा उल्टा नहीं हो गया आपके केस में? बिकॉज यूजुअली व्हाट हैपेंस इज ऑलवेज moves from a vernacular medium to English medium, he or she finds it very difficult to manage that.
Correct.
In your case, it was exactly opposite.
It is totally different. Even I don't know how it happened. But मतलब घर वालों को भी क्या कॉपी वीपी करके मार्क्स ला रही है क्या? बट मैं एकदम से मतलब I was like brilliant in college. मतलब सब लोग मेरे से नोट्स ले रहे हैं सब, एंड आई वाज वेरी पंक्चुअल आल्सो एंड हार्ड वर्किंग। सो तभी भी जब कॉलेज के लाइक क्लासेस होते थे मेरे 10 to 11:30, वहां से कॉलेज हार्डली 10 मिनट्स पे होता था। 10 to 5 मतलब 12 to 5 कॉलेज होता था। घर आके भी मैं पढ़ाई करती थी। सो आई यूज्ड टू गिव ऑलमोस्ट 7-8 आवर्स फॉर स्टडीज, क्योंकि वो पसंदीदा सब्जेक्ट थे। स्कूल में मुझे कुछ नहीं समझ आता था। स्कूल में मुझे मतलब वो साइंस में इंटरेस्ट नहीं था। I don't know the exact reason, but I enjoyed a lot in college.
And you took commerce?
Yeah, commerce. For that I was like very this thing कि मुझे commerce में ही जाना है। Somehow I knew कि मुझे कुछ तो banking related, finance related कुछ तो करना है।
Okay.
So धीरे धीरे 12th में भी बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स आए थे। सोच के मैंने फर्स्ट ईयर से फिर CA करना शुरू कर दिया।
Okay. So CA preparation कितना दिन चला? And
I managed very well. Luckily, I managed because I started playing cricket when I was in second year. By then, I already completed 2 years of my CA.
Okay.
But I was doing internship, जो आपको 3 साल करनी पड़ती है.
Right.
So in 2000 when I was about to complete 3 years of my internship, I got a call from Air India. So it was like between, now I had to select between Air India and CA, क्योंकि internship के लिए आप CA के साथ मतलब जिस CA के पास आप internship के लिए जाते हो, you have to sign that agreement that I am working doing internship for him.
Okay.
And इधर Air India join करने के लिए भी you have to sign the contract.
Right.
So the thing is कि I can't sign 2 contracts at a time.
Correct.
So मेरे CA ने बोला, देखा, now you will have to select one thing, because all these years he was like understanding, managing my things, and जब भी मैं टूर्नामेंट के लिए जाती थी, he was still like somehow he was handling without me. Yeah. But when it was like Air India thing, he said, sorry Devika, now you will have to choose between one. So मुझे अभी भी याद है, that was the first thing when I really had to take some major decision. Till then it was like everything was going smoothly, और ऐसा कभी लाइफ में कुछ ट्विस्ट नहीं आया था. This was like major twist in my life, जहाँ पे मुझे क्रिकेट एंड CA में से कुछ एक सिलेक्ट करना था.
Okay, and you clearly decided to take up Air India.
Yeah, I was very sure about it. Parents को पूछा तो as I told you, they never stopped me, so that was kind of their support for me.
Amazing.
ऐसा नहीं था कि so luckily वहाँ से support मिल जाए तो then you don't have to look back.
Right. Who were the players you met at Air India? I know a couple of names. I want you to tell me कि कौन से वो players थे, और what was your first reaction, seeing them, because they were the legends. काफी साल से क्रिकेट खेल रहे थे.
As I told you, actually Air India का सिलेक्शन मेरा हुआ था पूर्णिमा राव, मतलब पूरी दी ने ट्रायल्स लिए थे, and she had come to Pune. So once she had seen me hitting long sixes and all, मेरे बहुत आराम से जाते थे sixes, मतलब I used to clear very easily. That thing impressed her a lot. कि this girl is something different who can easily hit the sixes. जो
Yeah.
गर्ल्स में तब बहुत कम था. अभी तो
Okay.
मोस्ट ऑफ द गर्ल्स लाइक बिकॉज ऑफ देयर फिटनेस एंड ऑल दे
Yeah.
practice for that.
Right.
In earlier days girls never used to practice for
True.
sixes.
Okay.
But मेरे तो लड़कों के साथ खेल खेल के आ जाते थे. I think that thing impressed her a lot. So उन्होंने मेरा वैसे सिलेक्शन किया था. So I knew पूरी दी only.
Okay.
वहां जाके एकदम से बाकी 14 गर्ल्स जो अलग दिखे, जिसमें सबसे पहले तो अंजू दी मतलब अंजू जैन जो
Yeah.
एयर इंडिया के कैप्टन थे तब. इवन शी वाज इंडिया कैप्टन. दे हैड कम बैक फ्रॉम वर्ल्ड कप. मुझे तो ज्यादा आइडिया नहीं था, बट जब एयर इंडिया ज्वाइन किया देन आई गॉट टू नो दीज नेम्स कि
Okay.
अंजू जैन, अंजुम चोपड़ा एंड पूर्णिमा राव, दीज आर 3 इंडिया प्लेयर्स. ओके, मतलब वो एक रिस्पेक्ट उनके लिए वैसे भी थी. तब तक फीमेल क्रिकेटर्स का ज्यादा मुझे पता नहीं था.
Correct.
इन 99 आई गेस मैं जब अंडर 19 इंटरजोनल्स खेलने गई थी,
हाँ.
दैट टाइम आई हैड सीन मिताली.
Okay.
तो मित्तू को तब देखा था एक टूर्नामेंट में
हाँ.
जब उसने इंग्लैंड से शायद वापस आई थी उसका डेब्यू करके.
हाँ.
आई थिंक आफ्टर दैट शी हैड कम.
Yeah.
So I knew that one more name. So I knew these 4 India players till then.
Okay.
धीरे धीरे जब एयर इंडिया के साथ डोमेस्टिक मैचेस खेलना शुरू किया,
हाँ.
फिर मुझे वो फॉर्मेटिंग समझ आ गया कि कैसे होता है, कैसे इंडिया के लिए सिलेक्शन होता है.
Yeah.
तब तक एक्चुअली 2 सालों में भी मेरे को कभी पता नहीं चला कि एग्जैक्ट क्या है. आई ओनली यूज्ड टू प्ले, दैट्स इट. आई यूज्ड टू एंजॉय प्लेइंग. मैंने कभी उसमें इतना सीरियसली घुसी नहीं कि इधर अच्छा करूँ तो मैं आगे जाना है, ये करूँ तो, वो थिंकिंग था ही नहीं. I was 2 years. I was happy. I'm playing cricket. That's
Wow.
it.
Wow. I was talking to Rumeli ma'am the other day for the female cricket podcast only, and she told me कि जब उन्होंने Air India join किया, now that was a turning point in her life because that team, it did not only teach her cricket basics, but वो एक overall as a person groom हुई थी because of this team.
Exactly.
And everybody came forward. Everybody supported her, and
True.
as a family.
It's not just her. Yeah. Exactly. It's not just her. For all of us, I think 7 of us joined that year.
Okay.
So Rumeli was one of them. Jhulan was there.
Okay.
Mamta Kanojia, who later on played for India.
Yes.
She was there. I was there. And other 2 girls were there. One from Chennai and 2 more from Mumbai.
Okay.
So we seven joined. So it was like 8 girls जो पहले से खेल रहे थे, and now this 7 juniors का नया lot.
Okay.
ऐसे करके and we were actually like a family. एक फ्लैट में ही रहते थे. सब कुछ हमारा जैसे साथ में था. So we gelled really well, and that showed in our performance.
Right.
And to be very frank, these 3 India players like taught us so many things, no?
Yeah.
So मतलब वो एक चीज हमारा आप बोल सकते हो लाइफ चेंज करने के लिए काफी थी.
काफी crucial था वो learnings which you got there at the Air India.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. And any memorable match that you remember from your domestic days, or while you were playing for Maharashtra or for Air India?
Maharashtra, definitely my debut match, I would say.
Okay.
जो मैंने बोला कि ये लोग गोवा से खेल के आए, and then we went to Hazaribagh. It was a 3 years, nationals. It was 3 days long journey to Bihar. Those days we never used to get booking and all those things.
Yeah.
So सबको खुद जाके स्टेशन मतलब जाओ, रेलवे स्टेशन बुकिंग करके लाओ. एसोसिएशन I don't think used to do much those days. So सर ने पैसे दिए, इतने नाम है. So 2-3 girls had to go and book
the train
or
ticket.
at least block seats तो नहीं मिलते थे, but 1-2 भी मिल जाए रिक्वेस्ट करके कि this is a sports team, please allot 2 seats and all. तो वेटिंग पे ही रहते थे हम 160-170 वेटिंग में, जहाँ पे पता है कि it is impossible to get any seat. तब तक मुझे कुछ भी आइडिया नहीं था. आई डोंट थिंक मैंने तब तक मुंबई के आगे कभी ट्रेन जर्नी भी की होगी. सो दिस 3 days जर्नी वाज लाइक, आई वाज वेरी एक्साइटेड बिकॉज़ दिस वाज माय फर्स्ट ट्रिप. बट other girls were used to it. So they were like, oh god, now 3 days we have to go without reservation. But I was excited कि yes, I'm going for my first tournament, so that without this thing reservation and all, it didn't matter much for me.
Okay.
तो आई रिमेम्बर कि हम लोग रात को कुछ मतलब शाम को पहुंचे थे, लेट इवनिंग, एंड नेक्स्ट डे मैच था. एंड टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक, टिल दैट डे मैंने ज्यादा मैच नहीं खेला था, शायद एक आध कोई प्रैक्टिस गेम खेला होगा। आई यूज्ड टू गो एट नंबर 7, नंबर 8, क्योंकि महाराष्ट्र की तब की जूनियर की टीम भी बहुत अच्छी थी। वी हैड गुड 6-7 बैटर्स, सो आई न्यू कि मेरा चांस तो आना ही नहीं है, प्लेइंग 11 में मिले तो भी बहुत है, because I was not bowler that time.
Expecting much.
Overarm bowler bowling भी नहीं आती थी. Later on I learned.
Okay.
So मुझे सिर्फ बैटिंग ही पता था. तो मीटिंग, सब बोले मीटिंग है. तो मैं बोला मीटिंग क्या, तो मैंने एक प्लेयर को पूछा क्या है मीटिंग, कहते नहीं सर बताएंगे। तो मैं गई, तब मीटिंग क्या होता है, क्यों होता है, कुछ पता नहीं। सारे लोग ऐसे सर्कल में बैठे थे, सर बोल रहे कल वेस्ट बंगाल के साथ मैच है। सो वेस्ट बंगाल बोले, तो दैट टाइम I guess Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra were top 2 teams, so battle was always for championship between Andhra and Maharashtra.
Okay.
And maximum time I guess आंध्रा महाराष्ट्र को थोड़ा सा टफ देती थी, जितना मैंने सुना था।
अच्छा।
So वेस्ट बंगाल को तो ज्यादा ऐसे इम्पोर्टेंट टीम नहीं होती थी, बॉटम की होती होगी। I seriously don't know why sir said few things during that meeting.
Okay.
But everybody was like very serious, शांत बैठे थे। एंड सर बोल रहे कि ओके कल वेस्ट बंगाल के साथ मैच है, फर्स्ट टॉस जीत के बैटिंग करेंगे। बैटिंग किया तो एंड those days under 19 matches used to be of 40 overs, so he's like कि 150 plus कर लेना, और अगर bowling आए तो उनको 50 के नीचे करना है। and I laughed. So he's like कि what funny in that day का, अभी उनके क्या बोलूं, उनको क्यों मुझे हंसी आ रही है, but मैं I couldn't control my laughing.
Okay.
उसके बाद सब बोलना शुरू हो गए, देविका के साथ कभी बैठना नहीं, हंसती रहती है मीटिंग में। but I was thinking कि क्रिकेट तो कल ग्राउंड पे होगा, सर लोग आज बात करके क्या करेंगे, तुम ये कर वो कर, इट इज यू कैन प्लान थिंग्स, ऐसा मैं सोचती थी, क्योंकि उससे पहले कभी मीटिंग ज्वाइन नहीं किया। एंड ही इज टेलिंग तू इतना बना, तू इतना बना, तू इतना बना। आई फाउंड दैट वेरी फनी। हाउ कैन यू प्लान? क्रिकेट इज लाइक अ गेम, यू हैव टू गो एंड प्ले, उसमें क्या मीटिंग करना है। सो नेक्स्ट डे मैच हुआ, मेरे दिमाग में वही चल रहा था कि बैटिंग फर्स्ट आया तो हम लोग 150 करेंगे, सर बोल रहे हैं बहुत अच्छा टीम है अपना। तब तक टीम को कभी, मैं बोला ना, आई डिडंट प्ले मच गेम, मे बी हार्डली 1 odd गेम, दैट टू विद पैड्स एंड ऑल, लाइक मुश्किल से प्रैक्टिस करके मैं गई थी। सो फर्स्ट मैच वो हम लोग टॉस हार गए, तो सर वाज वेरी अपसेट देयर ओनली कि हमें फर्स्ट बैटिंग करना था, बट हमें बॉलिंग आ गया। And Julu and Rumeli also made their debut on that match.
Oh wow, okay. They were part of the Bengal team.
They were part of the Bengal team. So मैच शुरू हो गया, मैं तो ऐसे ही कहीं थर्ड मैन भी, मैं यहाँ पे कहीं पे फील्डिंग कर रही थी। एंड आई रिमेम्बर 50 में ऑल आउट होना है, इधर तो 50 रन्स का पहला पार्टनरशिप हो गया, विकेट आने का नाम नहीं है। सर वो शाउटिंग फ्रॉम आउटसाइड, क्या मतलब, तब तो ऐसा था नहीं, कहीं से भी चिल्ला देते थे, गालियां मिलती थी इधर से भी। I was finding it funny. हाँ, मैं बोला ये क्या है, ये सर बोले 50 रन्स। I was literally laughing, मेरे को हंसी मतलब बहुत आ रही थी ग्राउंड पे, मैच चल रहा था फिर भी।
Okay.
करते करते they scored some 153 runs in 40 overs.
Wow.
मैं बोला बात हमारी फर्स्ट बैटिंग की करके हम 150 करने वाले थे। These girls have surpassed that total as well, 153.
Okay.
फिर भी I was like relax कि सर बोले लड़कियां करेंगी तो कर लेंगी, मेरा तो नंबर 7-8 पे कब तो आना है। तो सर जाते जाते वो लड़कियों को बोले 250 50 50 ऐसे हर एक को वो कर दिया, तूने इतना
जो ओपनिंग को जा रहा था। And you were all okay. मेरा नंबर लेट आएगा।
Absolutely. मतलब 6-7 के पहले तो आना ही नहीं था, और मुझे लगा शायद ये टीम इतनी अच्छी होगी नहीं, तो शायद सर बोल रहे ये दोनों तीनों ही कर लेंगे, 50-50 3 में बांट दिया, हो गया। So then and actually we had good team. As I told you na, 5-6 batters were really good.
Okay.
उसमें से एक तो बाद में इंडिया कैंप भी किया था। Unfortunately she got back pain in next 2 years, so she had to leave cricket. But that girl was really good and promising. So गया हो गया, इधर बंगाल से एक एंड से झूलन गोस्वामी, दूसरे एंड से रुमेली धर, उन्होंने वाट लगा दी. And Maharashtra was, I remember when I was stepping in, Maharashtra was 10 over 70 runs for 5. मतलब जुलन रुमेली ने लिटरली खोल दिया था. तीन तो शायद बोल्ड होंगे, एक दो स्लिप में कैचेस. सो मेरा नंबर 7 पे आ गया. You must be knowing Sonia Dabir.
Yes.
She was our captain and she was already in playing.
Okay.
So I was about to go in कि देविका जाओ. अभी सब मतलब जैसे जैसे विकेट गिरते गए सर की आवाज भी बंद हो गई पूरा. नो इंस्ट्रक्शंस, नथिंग. फिर भी फॉर्मेलिटी से मैं जाते जाते पूछा, सर व्हाट एम आई सपोज टू डू? ही इज लाइक जस्ट सी इफ यू कैन प्ले टिल 40 ओवर्स. दैट वाज हिज इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉर मी. आई सेड फाइन, फेयर इनफ. तो मतलब ये टेंशन वेंशन तब तो पता ही नहीं था. जाना है, बॉल देखना है, मारना है. आई स्टेप्ड इन एंड हो गया शुरू. तब तक आई थिंक जुलन रुमेली का मे बी 1-2 ओवर और खेले होंगे मैंने, या तो उनका स्पेल खत्म हो गया था. आई गॉट अदर स्पिनर्स एंड स्पिनर्स तो लाइक मेरे लिए तो बढ़िया, मतलब आ जाओ ऐसा ही था. हो गया शुरू. मैं भी अच्छा मतलब खेलना शुरू किया. 1-2 ओवर तो ऐसे 20-20 25-25 रन के मिल गए ना. तो उसके बाद इतना मार्जिन कम हो गया कि लास्ट 10 ओवर्स में वी वर नीडेड सम 10-20 रन्स, नॉट मोर देन दैट. मतलब मेरी और सोनिया की अच्छी पार्टनरशिप हो गई. आई गॉट 50 इन माय वेरी फर्स्ट मैच. सो वो भी मेरे को. और पूरा ग्राउंड वाज फुल विद पब्लिक. वहाँ पे बिहार में यू गेट लॉट ऑफ स्पेक्टेटर्स. पूरा ग्राउंड भरा पड़ा था. सो चल रहा था, अच्छा चल रहा है. 1 ओवर 24 रन का मिलने के बाद आई रिमेम्बर आई हैड गॉट 2 or 3 sixes and 1-2 boundaries in that particular over. उसके बाद कैप्टन ने आके मुझे बोला, देविका अभी मारना मत. मैं बोला अब तक मार के तो इधर तक लाया, अभी मारना क्यों नहीं भाई, थोड़ा सा ही बचा है. She told me don't hit. She went to striker's end because till then I was at striker's end. तो मारने के बाद वो 24 overs के रन के 24 runs के ओवर के बाद she went to striker's end. वो स्टेप आउट होके आउट हो गई. उसके बाद आप मानोगे नहीं, we were hardly needed some 10, I'm telling you, less than 10 runs. और तब तक 5 विकेट पे ही था हम महाराष्ट्र. मेरा और सोनिया must have got some 30-35 runs. I don't remember now exactly.
Okay.
She got out. उसके बाद एक लड़की आई, she got out. उसके बाद एक आई, straight away 3 विकेट चले गए. अब मेरे पास बचा सिर्फ 1 या 2 लड़कियां विकेट्स. फिर भी मैंने मैनेज करके विशाल वो मैच ऐसे सिचुएशन पे आया वेयर वी हैड ओनली 1 विकेट, 1 रन टू विन. ओनली थिंग 1 run to win and I was at the non-striker end and Jhulan Goswami was bowling that final over. जो भी लड़की हमारी लास्ट मतलब जिसने फेस किया, she couldn't touch the ball at all. मतलब बैट और बॉल का कांटेक्ट ही नहीं हुआ. I was at the non-striker end waiting for my chance. अभी अगर वो मैच सोचूं ना तो मैं मतलब तब तो अकल नहीं थी कि उसको नहीं देना चाहिए, मुझे अपने पास स्ट्राइक रखना चाहिए. But we could have won that game. I stayed not out. On 86 or 87, I got woman of the match on that very first match of mine.
Wow.
But we lost. Maharashtra lost by 1 wicket, 1 run. झूलन ने एक बॉल लूज मतलब वो लड़की बैट बॉल को बैट लगा ही नहीं पाई. We lost that. So that is the memorable game which I will not forget at all.
What a match, ma'am! What a match!
Amazing. मतलब वो कभी भी नहीं भूल सकती. That is like very fresh in my mind and it will remain forever.
काश ये टेलीवाइज हुआ होता मैम. Okay.
इसका तो records भी कहीं नहीं होंगे. Luckily I have one small paper cutting of it.
Okay.
But otherwise no records, nothing, nowhere it is.
Sad.
That was like in Hazaribagh. और आप मानोगे नहीं 3 दिन का जर्नी करके गए थे. मैच खेल के सेम नाइट सर ने वापस जाने के लिए मतलब बोलना सबको. And as I told you, मैं तो स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन एज सच नहीं थी. स्ट्रेट अवे सिलेक्शन हो गया, ज्यादा फिटनेस नहीं, कुछ नहीं. I was literally shaking. My legs were shaking like anything because first time I ran so much. Like just imagine 17 runs से लेके 152 तक टीम को लेके गए थे.
Correct.
I was not able to sit. और तब इतनी अकल नहीं मेरे साथ हो क्या रहा है, ये बॉडी क्यों ऐसे इतना, why my legs are shaking. I was not able to sit on that bus के ना सीट पे नहीं बैठ पा रही थी. So I climbed and sat on the upstairs somewhere. और उसके बाद 3 दिन का again unreserved journey we did.
So the same day after this match, you all had to come back?
We left, yeah. Same day, sir is like, चलो निकलते.
So knockout.
As it is reservation booking, nothing. हाँ, nationals are like those days maybe knockout.
And anyways, there was no reservation as such. So जितने
no reservation, जो भी ट्रेन मिलेगा वो मिलेगा. स्टेशन पे जाके रुके, मिडनाइट कभी तो 1:30-2 बजे जो भी ट्रेन आया वाया करके फाइनली आफ्टर 3 days we reached back.
Oh, wow.
And that day I remember I got 80 rupees. That was my first like cricket का income. After that match, no, I remember sir ने दिए थे 10-10 रुपए के 8 नोट दिए थे. I was so happy. एक तो woman of the match मिला था.
Okay.
Match हारे थे, of course. That मतलब pain was there,
Yeah.
but to earn something out of that, no, was like amazing. Those 80 rupees were like lakhs of rupees.
Wow.
अभी भी याद है, ऐसा सर ने ऐसे बंच करके ऐसे वो हाथ में सबके दिए थे. मे बी इट वाज अ डीए और आई डोंट नो व्हाट इट वाज, बट
Okay.
80 रुपीस स्टेशन पे अंधेरे में वो 80 रुपीस मिले थे ना, वो मुझे अभी तक याद है. वो दैट अर्निंग्स ऑफ 80 रुपीस फ्रॉम क्रिकेट. हाँ,
Wow. If ever a full documentary or a movie is made on women's cricket, this match, this moment which you just described, has to be a part of that movie.
Unfortunately, very few people know about this match. I'm sure Julan को definitely याद होगा ये match because she bowled that last over.
Okay.
But it was amazing.
I'll share this moment with Julan ma'am and Rumeli ma'am for sure.
Sure. Just देखना उनको याद है. Julan को definitely, because her memories about cricketing things, her memory is like really very sharp.
Oh, is it?
I don't know about Rumi.
Okay. Let's quickly move forward now from this match.
Please. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. इसी पे अटक गए. Sorry.
No problem. मतलब ये worth था ये story. When did you come to know about your India selection, ma'am? What year was it? So 2006 you
That
made
was
your
in
debut.
2005 December में कभी I think first week or maybe second week of December I got to know. I was in the bank when I got call from the secretary of that time's association, MSWCA. Shubhangi ma'am. She had called me and congratulated me for the selection. I was in the bank. I jumped there only with joy. Like, oh, I mean, it was expected, but again, you never know because India team was really good that time.
Right.
So I never thought I will get a chance.
Okay.
But that year I was like highest wicket taker for in domestic.
Okay.
Like I had some 19 wickets. Then Julan and then Amita Sharma. We three were top 3 wicket takers in India in that season.
Okay.
So initially when I started, I was like very slow medium pacer. I had good leg cutters. So my ball used to like cut very late. And I used to get wickets in slip. Most of the time in slips, I used to get wickets.
Amazing.
But when I got selected in for Air India, their batting lineup was still number 7, number 8. We had Julan Goswami, Rumeli Dhar, Anjum Chopra was main like bowler for India that time. We had one more Smita Harikrishnan who was playing for India. So we had good top 4 medium pacers. They were like really good pacers. So I was just the net bowler for Air India. So first year I didn't get much chance in the Air India team. That time Smita Di told me that Devika, as it is you bowl very slow. You have good leg cutters. Why don't you try leg spin, because we don't have leg spinner in the side. Okay. That then I really worked hard on leg spin and developed that skill. After 2-3 months, then I started bowling. Initially it was horrible. And we never used to have specialized coaches and all.
Right.
Puri Di used to handle the team. Anju Di and Anjum Di used to guide us and all. So didn't get that professional coach that time who can tell me your grip should be like this, that. So my grip was just like pacer. As a pacer, I used to hold it like this. As a leg spinner, I bowl like this. So everybody says leg spinner bowl with this ball. I'm the only leg spinner who used to bowl with, because usually they use ring finger, right, leg spinner.
Yeah.
But I didn't use that third finger only. I used to bowl with these two fingers only. So I had lot of limitations.
Right.
But with those limitations, I somehow managed, and I used to get wickets. Like Poonam Yadav now.
Yeah.
I was like Poonam Yadav during my days.
Okay.
With that height, I used to bowl very slow. I tossed the ball a lot.
Okay.
So batters used to get confused whether to step out or do what, and I used to get lot of wickets.
Okay. So after the successful domestic tour of yours, you were now called for India. Tell me about your debut match. Tell me about your debut game. How
debut match also. It was like I waited 4 games before that to make my debut, because Asia Cup initially 2-3 games I didn't get a chance. 2 games against Sri Lanka I did not get chance. 1 game against Pakistan. But 4th game, which was our last league game, where I guess Nushin got injured.
Okay.
She was not. It wasn't sure whether she will play or not.
Okay.
So they kept me like this thing. If she is not fit by tomorrow, backup. If she is not fit by tomorrow, then we will take you, like that. So it wasn't. I wasn't sure that whether I will get a chance tomorrow or no. And I knew if not tomorrow, that last league, definitely nobody will take me in the final. So I was not sure whether I'll make my debut or not.
Okay.
But my lucky, fortunate, and Nushin's unfortunate that she didn't play. And I got a chance in the side. And then luckily got 3 wickets.
Yeah.
Though Rumeli and Mithali, I remember they batted really well in that game.
Right.
Because of my bowling figures, then they gave me the Women of the Match
and this was
award.
Against Pakistan, if I'm not wrong?
This was, in 2006, 2nd January. 2nd January, like, so that 2006 was good for me.
It clearly was a very special match because you remember the dates as well.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
And because of that performance, I got chance in the finals. So
amazing.
I played against Sri Lanka as well. Even that game, I got, I guess, 3 wickets. So it was good overall.
Great. Tell me about this test match which you played, that you're part of. You have got 1 test match that you have played.
Unfortunately, the memories are not that good, because by then I was carrying back injury. In that, before leaving for Australia, in our preparation camp, I got back injury. We were practicing in Chennai, and just last session of our camp, before leaving, I got this back injury, and it was so severe that I was not able to sit also. I was not able to lie down also. All the time I was standing everywhere. Still, they took decision of making me play in the test match. Unfortunately, I didn't get wicket, but I definitely remember I created 3 chances of Stelekar, who played really well in that test match. But unfortunately, catches got dropped from good fielders. So, otherwise, I would have got Stelekar's wicket. At least I would have had some test wicket on my name. But that didn't happen. Because of my back injury, I couldn't perform well. From Australia, we went to New Zealand also. Luckily, there also I got chance, but I was definitely not 100% fit to play games. Just because I was fine standing and bowling, I got chance in the matches. Otherwise, in the room also, I was not able to sit. I was not able to lie down. Full day I was standing. From there, my cricket career, I would say, started coming down, because that back injury I still carry.
Is it?
I haven't found the right solution till today for that.
Yeah, you have played 1 test match and 15 ODIs for Team India. And a large part of your journey has been, coaching and imparting and building a lot of these youngsters. I would, because of the shortage of time, let us quickly run through your coaching
Sure.
assignments and let us talk more about the coaching stints which you did. Initially, you started with
I started with Assam. Again, it has a long story, but we'll cut it short. But it came from some common friend of cricket who asked me, and as I told you, I was a very quiet person. I never thought I will jump into this career. Frankly speaking, I thought I will do some desk job after cricket career. I used to work for Infosys then. But luckily, level 1 coaching course was there in Pune. I just thought of doing it for my knowledge. No harm in doing any course, and it is good for my playing career as well. I thought that, and I got enrolled for that course. And I stood first in that. So amazing. I remember Nanavati sir called me and told me, Devika, you are first. I'm like, it is unbelievable. And from that result, I got Assam assignment just for summer camp. So in June, they wanted to take some camp for girls. So that friend asked me that.
Which year was this one?
This was in 2009 when Indian team had gone for World Cup. I had missed that because of my injury again. So I was very disappointed that after scoring so many runs, because that year I was second highest run getter after Mithali. Mithali got some 1300 or something, and I got some 800 runs, I remember. So after, in spite of scoring so heavily, I didn't get a chance in the Indian team. So I was very disappointed and thought of doing this course. And from there, I got opportunity to coach Assam team.
For how many years, for how many seasons did you do this coaching? Or was it only for a summer camp?
For Assam? No, I thought of just summer camp, but when I went there, they said, "Ki ma'am, can you coach us for season as well? Can you play for us also?" So I was their captain, coach, player, manager. First year was everything. When actually, first day when I went there, it wasn't my plan to continue there. I took that 1 month camp, but when I was leaving from there, they asked me for this offer to come as a professional player also and coach also. Then I discussed that with my family and thought of taking Assam, because frankly speaking, I was not happy with Maharashtra Association as well. So thought of going there. 3 years I played for them and coached them.
And also team manage them. So basically
everything, yeah.
What happened after this? Which other team did you take up for coaching? Assam के बाद की journey आप हमको बताइए.
Yeah, after Assam, due to my personal reason, actually I took 2 years break. My family members were not well. Then I had to take the 2 years break in between. So in 2011, finally I stopped playing. Assam was my last state which I represented, and then after this two years break, I was like, I can't sit idle at home like this. I have to go back to cricket only. There was no other option for me. So then in 2013, I took Mumbai after 2 years break, and then I was with Mumbai for 3 years.
So did you also play for Mumbai?
But now, no. Then after 2011, I didn't play. So for Assam, that was my last T20. Luckily, T20 was my last tournament, you can say, which I always enjoyed. Unfortunately, I couldn't play much, but I think T20 is one format which suited my style of game, I like hit, like I told you right from the beginning, I used to hit also. I love that more than taking singles and all those things.
Okay, so you were there with Mumbai team for how many seasons, for how many years, ma'am?
Three seasons I was there with Mumbai, from 2013 till 2015.
Okay. What I've also read is that you were also part of the India side as an assistant coach with Purnima ma'am.
Yes, with Puridi I started, but in 2015 again head coach change. It was Sudha ma'am. So when we went to England for first test series after 8 years, that was Sudha ma'am and me who had gone with the team. So luckily in 2014-15 I got chance to be with the Indian team as well as an assistant coach.
Right. Tell me about this experience. Tell me about this test match. I think it was special for a lot of reasons. 2014 India touring England after 8 long years, and
8 long years, 8 debutants.
8 debutants, and we managed to win that match.
Actually, it was good right from the beginning. Our focus was like we are going there to win the game. Luckily, preparation also was very good, and as much as I remember, Mittu of course played the anchor role. She scored in both innings. Then Smriti accompanied her, played really good opening role. And Shikha in that game, if I'm not mistaken, in second inning, she played a crucial role to finish the game with Mithali. So overall it was amazing. Then Julan's bowling, I must say Ninja's spell, it was amazing. So overall it was a good team spirit which won us the test match.
Right. It was definitely a team effort. But you know what we see is always the the playing 11 or the squad getting all the recognition and getting all the name and fame. But then there is so much that goes behind making a team. That there's so much that goes behind a win. And of course, there are coaches, there are support staff, there is physio, there are trainers. Tell me, when you take up a project, how do you move about it?
Frankly speaking, Vishal, when I got this assignment of assistant coach with the Indian team, it was new to me. Though I was coaching the state teams as a head coach, being assistant to somebody was really new to me. But luckily, the first assignment was Bangladesh tour, which was for World Cup, and I had Puridi with me, with whom I played 5-6 years in Air India, learned a lot from her, knew her style. So it didn't take much time for me to adjust to that role. And I was always like, wherever I need, like somebody needs me for throwdowns and all, I am there. Somebody needs me for fielding, I am there. I was just following that those things, that wherever players need me, I am there for them. So it made easy for me also. Didn't take much time to adjust with that environment, though it was new to me, and had a good rapport with Puridi. So कोई ज़्यादा problem नहीं आया तब. My 16 and 17 2 seasons. I was again back to Goa. And in 2018 I got this Bangladesh assignment.
Okay. Tell me, how was the experience coaching Goa team?
Frankly speaking, अब तक का मेरा जो best team मैं अगर बोलूँ तो it was Goa. मतलब girls are so nice, on the field, off the field as well. The kind of respect you expect from the player, on the field and off the field, that I got from Goa. And they also had that blind faith on me, that whatever I was telling them, even for Shikha, like by then she was already with the Indian team for 2-3 years, but still the kind of support I got when I was with Goa, it was amazing. So till today, I will say that was my best team. If you ask me, Goa was like, I really had good time with them.
आपका ये जो बांग्लादेश का जो कॉल आया बांग्लादेश की टीम के लिए, firstly is, were you anticipating that कि ऐसा कुछ होगा, and secondly, what was your first thought that came to your mind, that I'll be now coaching a different team?
Actually, that came as a surprise for me, because मैंने तो apply नहीं किया था, ना ही मेरे दिमाग में ऐसा कुछ था कि मैं कहीं बाहर जाके किसी इंटरनेशनल टीम को कोचिंग करूंगी. तब तक मतलब अब तक ऐसा ज्यादा हुआ नहीं है इंडिया में कि कोई इंडिया के कोचेस ज्यादा बाहर, फीमेल कोचेस ज्यादा नहीं गए हैं. and Bangladesh was not there on my list anywhere, to be very frank. And suddenly I got a call from their CEO कि ऐसा ऐसा है and we are looking for assistant coach. And same time उन्होंने फिजियो को भी, मतलब अनुजा करके जो मुंबई की फिजियो है, उनको कांटेक्ट किया था. And they had contacted अंजू जैन as well in the month of March. जब मेरा लास्ट, मैंने जैसे बोला, गोवा के साथ ऑलमोस्ट सीजन खत्म होने को था, और मेरी बातचीत तब तक बड़ौदा के साथ हो रही थी, क्योंकि मेरा ऐसा है कि मैं किसी भी टीम के साथ 2-3 साल के ऊपर ज्यादा मैंने काम नहीं किया है. If team is doing well, if team is winning, then I definitely leave that team and I like to take some other team. ये मेरा अब तक का आप रिकॉर्ड बोल सकते हो, या मेरा वो एक यही फिलोसॉफी है, आप बोल सकते हो कि I don't stay with them much then. तो तब तक मेरा बड़ौदा के साथ ऑलमोस्ट फाइनलाइज हो गया था. And then suddenly I got this call. Then I had to tell Baroda कि I'm so sorry कि मैं join करने ही वाली थी आपका association, but I can't do that. फिर family के साथ बात कर लिया था, क्योंकि बांग्लादेश के लिए जाना थोड़ा सा उनको, मतलब तब हमें ज्यादा चीजें भी नहीं पता थी, जितना हम जानते हैं कि थोड़ा सेफ कंट्री नहीं हो सकता है.
करेक्ट.
तो इन सब चीजों की वजह से I took some time to think about this assignment. But then I'm like कि अगर मतलब head coach भी इंडिया से है और physio भी है, then at least I have some company.
Right.
तो ले लिया फिर.
तो आपने अप्लाई नहीं किया था?
नहीं.
तो ये इंटरेस्टिंग है काफी कि उनको पता कैसे चला कि आप ऐसा कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी के लिए देख रहे हो, या they were just trying their luck?
नहीं, आई थिंक उन्होंने इंडिया में किसी के साथ, मतलब मे बी सम फैकल्टी और समबडी दे हैड कांटेक्टेड, दे आस्क्ड समबडी इन इंडिया, एंड देन हमारे नाम रेकमेंड हो गए थे शायद. तो दिस इज हाउ इट हैपेंड. अनुजा को सबसे पहले पूछा गया था, देन अनुजा रेकमेंडेड माय नेम टू समबडी, और वैसे हो गया वो. और अंजुदी के साथ तो उन्होंने डेफिनेटली पहले हम दोनों से पहले उन्होंने उनको भी कॉल किया था. द ओनली थिंग वी जॉइंड इन अप्रैल, और उनका जो प्रीवियस हेड कोच था उसका कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मई एंड तक था, इसलिए अंजुदी फिर उनका कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म होने के बाद देन अंजुदी जॉइंड इन मई एंड, एंड मी एंड अनुजा वेंट देयर अ टूर बिफोर साउथ अफ्रीका टूर के लिए हम लोग गए थे ना. तो वो एक टूर हमने अंजुदी से पहले कर लिया था.
ओके. और 1 महीने के बाद फिर आप तीनों का वापस एक फॉरेन लैंड पे.
यस.
ओके. वो इंटरेस्टिंग रहा होगा ना पहला डिस्कशन जब आप लोग तीनों एक अलग देश में मिलते हो. अंजू मैम, अनुजा दलवी एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू. So what was your first interaction like? कुछ याद है कि?
Actually ऐसे था कि we knew that Anjali is gonna join after this South Africa series, and South Africa series के बाद उनका first tour होने वाला था Asia Cup, which was like very crucial for us, no? Then I was in touch with Anjali कि ऐसे ऐसे यहाँ पे हो रहा है, then about that head coaches planning and all those things, और इन लड़कियों को क्या सूट हो सकता है, ये सब चीजें थोड़ा, मतलब अंजलि को भी उनका होमवर्क करना था पहले से एशिया कप के लिए, बिकॉज वी न्यू कि हमें हार्डली उनके साथ टाइम मिलने वाला है. हार्डली 8 दिन का हमारे पास टाइम था प्रिपरेशन के लिए. तो ये जो पहले का होमवर्क था वो अंजुदी ने ऑलरेडी करके रखा था जब हमारा साउथ अफ्रीका सीरीज चल रहा था तभी. सो इसकी वजह से थोड़ा एशिया कप में इतना ज्यादा, मतलब दो अंजुदी डिडंट नो देम मच, इतना ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट गया नहीं उनके लिए.
राइट. बिकॉज़ ये साउथ अफ्रीका टूर काफी अच्छा नहीं था बांग्लादेश पर्सपेक्टिव से.
बिल्कुल ही अच्छा नहीं था.
राइट. 5-0 कुछ लॉसेस थे और उसके
यस एंड T20 3-0 लॉस था. मतलब it was complete whitewash for us. Me and Anuja, we used to think कि अरे हम कहाँ पे आ गए हैं, क्या चल रहा है. We were like completely shattered with their performances. But then things changed.
So tell me one thing now. ऐसे time पे when team is not performing, although see preparations में we can give our 100%, we can give our 110%. But match के दिन पे there is nothing that कोचेस कैन डू, राइट? क्योंकि वो टाइम पे वो जो 11 खेल रहे हैं उनको सारे डिसीजंस लेने हैं। तो ऐसे टाइम पे व्हेन द टीम इज नॉट परफॉर्मिंग, या जब टीम बैक टू बैक ऐसे कंटिन्यूस हारते जाती है, आप लोग क्या सोचते हैं? व्हाट इज इट दैट
मुझे बाकी कोचेस का पता नहीं, पर जितना मैंने और अंजू दी ने एक साथ काम किया इन लास्ट 2 years ना, इट वाज ऑलवेज लाइक कि हम और क्या बेटर कर सकते हैं। सी जितना एक्चुअली हम प्रिपरेशन में करते हैं उससे ज्यादा तो हम एक्चुअली ऑन द फील्ड, जैसे आपने कहा, हम जाके हम खुद कुछ नहीं कर सकते, बट फिर भी हम जब ये चीजें सोचने बैठते हैं ना, तो आवर थिंकिंग वाज ऑलवेज लाइक कि और बेटर क्या करना चाहिए और हम क्या बेटर कर सकते हैं। मतलब कहीं ना कहीं हमें और कुछ बेटर करना पड़ेगा ताकि ये लोग ऑन द फील्ड जाके और अच्छा कर सकते हैं। बहुत सारे कोचेस का रहते हैं कि नहीं ये नहीं कर रहा है, वो नहीं कर रहा है, वो नहीं कर रहा है, बट जब हम लोग डिस्कस करते थे ना कि नहीं हम और ज्यादा अच्छा क्या कर सकते थे, हमारा थिंकिंग हमेशा वैसे रहा है कि कहीं ना कहीं और मतलब मे बी ओपनिंग पार्टनरशिप नहीं हो रही है तो वहां पे हमें कुछ सोचना चाहिए क्या, या मिडिल ऑर्डर में ये लोग अच्छा नहीं कर रहे। तो जैसे एशिया कप का फर्स्ट मैच अगर आप देखोगे, वी लॉस्ट टू श्रीलंका बैडली, लाइक 60 ऑड रन्स हमने कुछ किए थे, और तब तक अंजू दी को इतना इन लड़कियों के बैटिंग ऑर्डर का आइडिया नहीं था। जो बैटिंग ऑर्डर इनका पहले से चलता आ रहा था वही उन्होंने देखा। फर्स्ट टाइम एक्चुअली शी सॉ देम प्लेइंग इन द गेम, and then after that match we completely changed the batting order। मतलब कौन से रोल के लिए फिट बैठ सकता है, ये थोड़ा सा हमने उस बारे में हमारा डिस्कशन ज्यादा हुआ कि किसके लिए कौन सा रोल ज्यादा बेटर हो सकता है। सो उस हिसाब से हमने बैटिंग ऑर्डर चेंज किया उनका, एंड दैट वर्कड फॉर अस। और लड़कियों ने भी वो ट्रस्ट दिखाया हम पे कि ओके ये लोग जो बोल रहे हैं वी कैन फिट इनटू दैट रोल, वी हैव टू अडैप्ट टू दैट रोल, एंड दे डिड दैट रियली वेल।
Okay. I was talking to Anju ma'am for the same series, The Pioneers, और उन्होंने कहा कि एक बड़ी awkward feeling आती थी जब national anthem play होता था।
That feeling मतलब आप मानोगे नहीं, मतलब और बहुतों का सवाल क्या रहता है कि आपको कैसे लगा जब बांग्लादेश जीता और इंडिया के साथ, what was your feeling? उस सवाल का सच बोल रही हूँ, मतलब आंसर देना इज सो डिफिकल्ट। आई मीन somebody has to go through that feeling to understand कि एग्जैक्ट क्या होता है। मतलब ऐसे बोल के नहीं समझ आ सकता।
And this was the first time Bangladesh defeated India in the Asia Cup। और बस 1 या 2 महीने की प्रिपरेशन से आपके ऑफ कोर्स आपके कोचिंग के अंडर, आपके अंजू मैम के कोचिंग के अंडर, बस 1 या 2 महीने के अंदर ये टीम जो बैक टू बैक हार रही थी went to the finals and beat India in the Asia Cup। What happened in those 2 months? ऐसा क्या आपने चमत्कार किया?
मैंने जैसे बोला कि थोड़े से एडजस्टमेंट किए। गर्ल्स वर रियली गुड। मतलब जब मैं साउथ अफ्रीका में भी थी, वहां से भी मैं अंजू दी को बोलती थी कि अंजू दी, these girls have potential, only thing somebody has to take out from them। वो परफॉर्मेंस उनकी नहीं आ रही है, किसको कहाँ पे क्या करना है, उनके रोल्स अभी भी उनको ठीक से समझ नहीं आ रहे। और जितना मैंने उनको साउथ अफ्रीका सीरीज में समझा कि they always had foreign coaches, तो उनका थोड़ा सा लैंग्वेज प्रॉब्लम भी होता था। बहुत बार ऐसे हुआ कि मीटिंग में गर्ल्स वर सेइंग कि यस 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 यस, बट इफ आई यूज्ड टू आस्क देम कि मतलब हिंदी में थोड़ा बात करके अगर पूछो कि डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट हेड कोच इज सेइंग, बिकॉज़ हेड कोच वाज फ्रॉम इंग्लैंड, सो टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट इंग्लिश, दैट एक्सेंट वाज एक्चुअली डिफिकल्ट फॉर सम ऑफ देम।
Right.
I'm not saying all of them, but for some of them it was difficult to understand.
Correct.
Then I'm like, if you don't understand the strategy, how you are gonna
apply
that on the field? They are like, ma'am, nahi samajh aata hame. So there were few things which were lacking before, but luckily after Anjudi came, it became easy for them. हमारी भाषा में भी समझना उनके लिए आसान हो गया। We were understanding them better, so वो एक रैपो हमारा अच्छा हुआ, जिसकी वजह से मेरे ख्याल से इतना 1-2 महीने में उनको बहुत ज्यादा फर्क समझ आ गया।
Amazing.
Mainly as a coaches, I feel we need to understand them. The players won't understand us. We have to understand players. Then they will be doing, and I mean, they will do anything for you.
So now a difficult question for you. If you have to pick between Goa and if you have to pick Bangladesh, which one did you enjoy the most?
Actually दोनों का अलग अलग वो है विशाल. It is very difficult to choose for, like for Assam that was my first team, तो हमेशा like first love, तो वो हमेशा एक अलग वो रहेगा. अगर आपने बांग्लादेश और गोवा में से, if you insist to choose one, I will definitely go with Goa.
Okay.
Overall, as I told you, on the field, off the field,
True.
there are a lot of things which
Correct.
like गोवा के साथ जो मैंने spend किया, I will cherish those moments.
Okay. And now you're finally back to Baroda.
Yes.
जिसके लिए आप बहुत पहले ट्राई कर रहे थे, but then
अरे मतलब 2-3 बार फाइनलाइज होके बड़ौदा छूट गया था हाथ से. इस बार मैम ने मतलब luckily thanks to Geeta ma'am, because she was trying Anjuti also since 4-5 years and me also from last 3 years you can say.
Okay.
Luckily she managed to grab both of us this time.
Now when we see, there's so much limelight, there's so much happening in women's cricket, media is covering it, movies ban rahi hain. Now my question to you is, ma'am, कैसे आज एक कोई जो emerging talent है, कोई एक emerging player है, how can she not get carried away with the limelight, with the stardom that is available today thanks to social media?
See, there are chances, but if cricket is your passion and your focus is on just cricket, then these things won't matter to that player, I feel. If you are doing well, definitely these things will follow you. But if you try to follow these things, then cricket will go somewhere else. Then जैसे मिताली है, हम सबके लिए वो एक एग्जाम्पल है कि last 20-25 years से she's just there. All these things followed her, but her focus was always on cricket. So it is like that. सब लोगों को शायद उसका एग्जाम्पल लेना चाहिए.
Okay.
कि क्रिकेट है तो सारी चीजें फॉलो ऑटोमेटिकली करेगी. So it's up to you now which things you have to follow.
My last 2 questions to you, ma'am. One question is that what is your ultimate coaching goal?
Ultimately it's World Cup, Vishal, nothing else. मतलब playing days से वही एक था कि I have seen that World Cup in my hand. Only thing वो अभी तक आ नहीं रहा है. As a player भी देखा था, as a coach भी देखा है और देखती रहूंगी जब तक हाथ में नहीं आएगा. So for me, ultimate it's World Cup. Nothing else.
Okay. Ma'am, finally, my last question to you is, if there's any feedback, any suggestion for female cricket, if you want us to improve on something, I'm more than happy to hear those feedback and suggestions from you.
Frankly speaking, Vishal, I mean, आपके लिए कोई suggestion नहीं है, आपके लिए कोई भी कहते हैं ना, मतलब you are already doing so much for female cricket. आपने जो आपके website का नाम ही रखा है female cricket, it says all कि इतना मतलब focus, इतना research, इतना study female cricket पे आपने जितना किया है किसी ने नहीं किया है. And I know you are trying your level best to give us all highlight, और just continue with that. ये मेरे honest आपके लिए मतलब words है कि you are absolutely doing fabulous job already. So just continue with that.